We are live. Are we live? Welcome everyone who is watching. This is another episode in Godot, and I am sorry for the delay. I had to recompile Godot. Don't ask me why. No, I installed Godot from the AUR and not the binary version because, I don't know, I can compile it. It just, well, lasts a bit. So, let me just post on Mastodon that the stream is going on. And I don't know, no one seems to be active on Mastodon on my profile at the time. But anyways, I should get it from the site. No, I refuse to use app images when there are AUR stuff. So, I actually did a lot of things since the last time we spoke. Let's go to floating mode and let's it's not an app image. Well, if it's like a statically linked binary, that's almost like an app image. Anyways, let's take a look at what's going on, because if I spend all the stream arguing with Darius about my personal choices, no spaghetti will be cooked today. So let's open 3 in total. Let's create a game. If something is in the AUR, why is it a problem to use it? It installs it into your root system. It's good. So one of the things I did is actually, which no, oh no, why are you so big now suddenly? Okay, go back to normal size. Okay, now I have weird window sizes, but anyways. So what I changed is, so now there is a limit on how long your name can be, and that's 12 characters. Because no one wants to have, like, you know, extra long names going around on the screen. So, we start the game. This is how it looks like. It writes name and agent. There is some kind of role description in the left-hand side for everyone. And there is some random rotation of the images put in. So, I don't know what else we can do here. What should be better? What would be better? I don't know. Than this. Well, I mean, it could look better, but for that we would need to have someone who can do actually nice things. So Darius says that. So my Steam name, Darius the Hen Sarmalaland, cannot be displayed in its full might. Yeah, but that would look weird in the game if your name would be longer than the map width. So, okay, so actually, let's take a look at the important parts of the code. Just I will discuss what I ended up doing. So let's go back first. Okay, let's go back here for a second. So what I did is I added this kind of the mission part here, so we don't have like a big empty space. We can describe whatever things have to do. This will be a description over there. And the right hand side, basically I put in a VBox container. So we have a virtual vertical boxes on top of each other, top and bottom, and these are all HBox containers, so horizontal box containers, and we fill up the top and the bottom parts with the pictures, and we rotate them a bit. So basically, yeah, we just say the character size, which is, it's not the size of the character, it's size of the photo that we display over there. So we calculate this based on the height and the width of that area, of this specific area over here, but it will not be bigger than 400, which is, I think, reasonable. And then here, where is it? Yeah, change the size to the size. And whenever we change the size, oh, I cannot, can I click on this? No. If I click on this, yes, I can go here. So here, change size, that will just like do this deferred thing, which basically will change the size once this have been instantiated. And you can see here there is a rotation degrees set between -15 and +15 in a random, by random number. So that way it will look like, you know, someone just pasted in the photos and not particularly straight way. It's like a nice little addition. And that is what's going on here. Okay, so I am actually kind of satisfied with how this looks like. This is the character, the roll screen thing, the photograph. So if you can draw a nicer, like, photo frame, that is that would be nice. Then draw it and send it to me. Anyways, the role, I put the role in here, but I think this should be kind of temporary, and especially if you are like just a regular player, not like an imposter. In that case, I would personally just, you know, even remove, not show the role here, but I did not want to overcomplicate things that much at this point, because if you are if you're not an imposter, if you're just a regular agent of the, you know, the kind of the entity you are working for here, and not a foreign agent, in that case you don't see who are the enemy. Of course, that's the point of the game. You have to figure out, you have to deduce. That's why it's a social deduction game. You have to deduce who is the imposter. And one more thing that is changed here, and that is we have like the where did that go? The resource classes. So the tasks, no, teams, roles, template. Now we have the role missions. So every role will have a mission here, which is the mission that we display on the left hand side here. Very simple. Do you have an idea how to use SSL certs, keys and stuff like that? I only use SSL certs. For what do you want to use it? Like your website, just use Let's Encrypt, and everything is scripted. You can, like, if you install Let's Encrypt on your Debian system, at least that's what I do with Debian servers. In that case, it will like get you a certificate and renew the certificate and stuff like that. Not that complicated. You can find, I just followed the DigitalOcean tutorials. They have like some tutorials, written tutorials. So actually, what I'm thinking is that now that this works good enough, what I was thinking, maybe instead of like having a top and a bottom, what is this HBox container here, we could just use maybe before anything else. So I like this the way it is, so I will just git add everything except for this role.div, which I should remove, because I just used that. So I wasn't, when I was working on this off the stream in my own. Actually, I was logged in a different user, so I had to move in the changes here through a diff file. But anyways, now I want to just see git status here, and yeah, let's git add everything here before before that. Okay, so now if I check the git status, everything is staged, very good. But if so, now I can go back to this point whenever I want. So let's start screwing around. So what if we remove, so instead of having top and bottom, the other thing we could do is how can we change this, change type, and use a grid container. I am not really like happy because in a git, but we can do it. So let's, once you have a grid container, I remember there is a problem with the grid container that you cannot like change the number of columns dynamically or something. If modified grid container reorders its controller children and accommodate the new layout, or can you just change the number of columns of this? Based on like what should we base the number of columns on? Anyways, I will spend a little time with this to see if it looks better than whatever I was doing. Maybe I give myself like 15 minutes. And if that does not work out, we can just git restore everything. And so this would mean that we can go back and instead of this, we can just have the character list to be a non-ready var as it was previously. Oh, var character list, and this will be a, what was it? Grid container, which equals panel with an M. And what is it? Character sprites. And that means we cannot do this. All the strings can be used as index. We just can direct size X. What is character side? Oh, actually, yeah. We can delete this. And now it's going to be just character list. And here we need this node to remove controls. What? Not Shift C, Control Z. Just going back and get children. Node to remove the free. And well, Here, character list, add child. So that is functionally done, but this is not going to work. So first of all, besides knowing the character size, we also have to figure out the number of columns we want to have. And because this is not exactly, but almost like a square. It's not really a square. It's little, like it's a rectangle. So the height is a bit bigger than the width, for sure. So that's why here this is a minimum 400. So if everything, it should never be bigger than 400. And so what we need to let's think about this. We don't need to do that. So basically, like ideally, this is not a square, not exactly a square, but it's almost like a square. So we could just get the square root of the number of characters. So the character num. So let's see. So if there are 4 characters, then of course we want 2 by 2. If there is only 3 characters, we still want 2 by 2. And if there's 2 characters, technically we don't need 2 by 2, but yeah, if there is like 5 characters, then 2 by 2 is not enough. Let's think about it like that. Well, actually, this is of course smart. So if we have even just 5 and then put in 3, yeah. So yeah, I think square root and then like round up or something like that should be enough. So the character size will be basically the character list direct size x divided by. Okay, let's add an additional integer variable here for the column number maybe, and it's an integer, and this is going to be sqrt character num, and we want to always round up. Is that like a, what is this? Not floor, but I bet you that if I go to the help here, that will tell me seal rounds s upwards towards positive infinity. Okay, seal, no. Oh, the order of letters was different. Okay. So the number of columns will be the square root rounded up. And that means that for the x, we just go with dividing by this, but we want to make it a float because like integer division, if you have 2 integers in Godot, it will always produce an integer if you divide. You have to make one of them at least floating point manually. Okay. Do we have the sufficient number of parentheses here? Yes. No? No, we don't have the sufficient number of parentheses here. Oops. So this is minimum. Yeah, we don't need this parenthesis here. So this is minimum 1 and this is minimum 2. Because in GD script, minimum function only takes 2 arguments. So there is no way to just put in 3 arguments and it will not choose the smallest one from it. Okay. So the height should be whatever is. So how many lines will we have? Well, it is going to be based on character number divided by column number, and this is also, we have to make it a floating point arithmetic here. MID. Come on, and put a parenthesis in here. So we divide the character number with the column number, and we also have to like round this up. So let's see. So if we have let's say we have like 5 characters. So 5 characters, we take the square root, that's going to be 4 point something, we round that up. So we are going to get 3 columns. For the 3 columns, we will divide 5 by 3, and then 5 by 3 is I think 1 point something. So 5 divided by 3 would be 1 point something, and that's going to become what, 2, right? When we seal it up, so that means first row will have 3, second row will have 2 character pictures in it. That's very good. Okay, and if we have let's go for 8. So if we have 8, there also will be 3 when we square root and round up. And then 8 divided by 3 is going to be 3. So that's going to be 3 lines. Alright. No Haskell stream because I just refused to learn Haskell. I mean, there are only so much minutes in a day. And I have enough things on my plates to fill up my my time. Okay, my minutes. Okay, so is this good? GD script enough for me. All right. If I just start the game, so if it doesn't freeze. Oh, we know what I didn't do? Actually, setting the number of the columns. So column number. So can we say? Can we tell that what is this character list? Is this? Yeah. Dot set. No, do I just dot columns, right? I'll just say dot columns. Dot columns equals column number. Okay. I just want to type like a colon S to to save. I've been working in Vim all day. Okay. It would be nice if this would be like put in the middle. And this can we do that? Is that possible? The size flags are how this will take up its place in here, which is fine. Growth directions, can we hint focus? No mouse, no filter, no input, nothing. Whatever. And this one, excuse me, so this one, alignment. Oh no, this is no, this is begin. This growth direction, horizontal and vertical. Can we put both? Oh no, no. This is not that. The shrink center, if I put it shrink center, what will happen? It doesn't do anything. Does not change anything. Okay, so let's see, what did we change? So it's like horizontal, vertical, yeah, that's good. Scripts we changed, that's also good. Role assignment, which container? Yeah, these are things that should be changed. Okay. What shouldn't is, I think, this character role screen.tscn. Why did these two lines get added there? Don't have to be there. Anyways, let's not. Yeah, we can just take it out. Okay, let's see how this is going. So I will, first trial, we'll just have 3 instances running. And next we will try more. If my computer can handle it. It should handle it, but good-o. Slow. Okay, let's start. Yeah, that's good. And this... Okay, so this is right. Except... yeah, except that it isn't really. Too big, so things get like... things got stuck on top of each other. I can just back to lobby, start game again. And I want to see this one. So you can see that here the name of this guy in the bottom gets kind of over the name of this guy, because this is not a rectangle, it's kind of a, or it's not a square, it's an imperfect rectangle. I mean, it's good for a rectangle, but anyways. So what we need to do is I will just arbitrarily like subtract from this, because here we add the plus 60 to the y. So the position y is plus 60 scale x, because the text, we need like the 60 pixels above this. So if you are just joining this stream, didn't see the last one, we have the problem with this that once you put in like a texture rectangle and then all these things in here, viewport and another texture rectangle, you cannot resize this kind of green objects. So green objects are UI elements. So these are coming from control element. They automatically resize and like fill the screen properly and things like that. But the problem is texture rectangle in Godot 3 does not get shrinked down. So it can expand if there is a lot of space, but I cannot make it to automatically shrink. So I have to add in this resizer node, which you can see it's a blue color. This is a node 2D, this is not coming from a control, but this can actually resize all of its children. But I don't want the name and the role to be resized, so the name and the role is always on top of this resizer. So anyways, this is what all this magic is doing here. So 60 pixels I need for the name. So if I actually, from this number, I subtract 60, that should force it to be smaller a little, exactly that much smaller that we can have the extra 60 space in the vertical position relative to the horizontal position. So the vertical position have to be 60 pixel bigger, so the character size, which is going to be the size of this area here, this whole photo paper area here, can be smaller because, you know, we need to make the space here. Okay, I think I over-explained it. Let's take a look how things are going to look like. Very cool looking dude we have here. So let's join. Very cool band. Okay. No, it's still what's the problem? Why is this big? I explained it a lot and it doesn't work. So what I want to, let's just like print debug here a bit. So I want to see character list dot rect underscore size dot x divided by column number. And okay, I can just like copy paste this whole thing, but I think I will just like copy paste this part. Print debug and then Control V. Okay, let's see. Very chill dude we have here. Let's who we got? Oh, very trustworthy looking person. So okay, this dude rocks this pair of glasses and the lipstick quite well. Alright, now the crew is together, let's start. And now I have to go back to this point until I get to see the 3 characters on this specific screen. Okay. What, minus 59? What the hell? Okay, there is some serious mathematical problem here, and that is what? Character list direct. Oh, because I am stupid. That is what happened here. This is... So this is divided by this, and then minus 60 happens. So I shouldn't like print this here, but I can just reverse engineer numbers, you know. So this means this was 1. This means this was 2. Which is good. But then... This was 341.5. I guess this one we cannot make. We don't have to make it floating point anyways, actually. But... The column this divided, and then I don't know what is this rectangle size by default. Margin, no. Anchor, no. Rect. Y is like 775. I divided by 2, that should be, like, I don't know, 350 or 350 plus 35. That is 300 and what, 80 something, 85. So 385 minus 60, that should be 325. So I don't know exactly, I don't understand exactly what's going on. Let's also just print debug the character size. Something I did not account for, and I don't see what. Okay, very good. I'm really happy with the new characters that I added here. I like them. Localhost. Okay, let's see. 683, 1, and 400. Okay, these are good numbers. And I should have shortened the delay time here. But anyways, let's go back to lobby, let's start again. Now I have to wait again. Why? Oh, why? Is this just the rotation? I have to like give a little more space there just to accommodate for the rotation. Maybe it is because of the rotation. I just have to give them more space. Oh no. Oh why? Oh why? Come on. The rotation center. What is the rotation center? Okay, so finally we have this. So yeah, so 341.5 would be the minimum width, and it's 2, we have to divide by 2, that would be 387, I guess, and then minus 60 is 327. So so everything is as I calculated. I guess it's just I have to accommodate this. Okay, let's go back to the editor here for a second. Let's see, so because the thing is, this resizer's position is 200 and 260. Maybe we don't have to give it 60, you know, maybe we can just give it, because this way the rotation is happening around the center, okay? That's important. So maybe it is actually enough to only give 250, or even just 240. But then the roll text is too big. I think this was my issue here. Can we actually just make this, like, make the margin negative here? I cannot make it smaller than the actual thing. Okay, this does not have to be negative. This is fine. What I am looking for is this, the roll margin. Can this... I know, but this will be like... so it won't matter because it will put things on top of each other. So what I need to do Dirty Community said that, yes, so the mission objectives, of course, this is a Cold War game, and if you are an American spy, like, the American spy is the imposter in this game, so I don't think that the communists would be that angry, like the real communists. Anyways. Okay, now what did I do? What have I done? These are children of this, so why? Just get yourself together. Yeah, this is how it looks. So I guess at this point, anyways, 240 will be fine, so we can add plus 40 here, and then okay, maybe let me do the timer. Where is the timer? Is the timer in the game.tscn? I think there is the timer here, yes. So I can set this wait time back to like 4 seconds or something, so I can just see, okay. And now let's run these other instances. Oh, it's actually, what's happening here is much simpler than what I thought, unfortunately. Yeah. Now that I made it very quick, now there's no time to take a look, but what happens is that you can see there is a big margin on the bottom because for some reason maybe I will have to set this to fill and expand because this like did not handle it well. Okay, let's whoa create a game. Okay, let's let me go back a second and this timeout 4 seconds. No, let's make it 10 so you can actually like observe what the heck is going on. Okay, now it's good. Now I am satisfied, but now the role is just written all over the place. So you can see that you are the infiltrator, you know who is the infiltrator, you are counterintelligence, rather. So you have to know who is the infiltrator. The infiltrator is the guy who is the CIA agent. So you are now the counterintelligence guy, so you know who is the agent, the infiltrator agent. Anyways. Okay. Things don't look good, but I look, at least it's a bit better than before, and I'll have to just think about where to put the role names, like the roles, because the thing is, maybe, I mean, it might be just dependent on the or maybe might be dependent on the map. So some map will have because here we have a flexible role system, so every map can have different roles and different team names and stuff like that. So I don't really feel like making this more dynamic. What we could do is just simply put the name and the role next to each other. Clip text, auto wrap, v-align. You realize the node will change height automatically, show all the text. So maybe what we could do, instead of this being horizontal or vertical box, it could be a horizontal box, so name and role next to each other, but then that's another can of worms that I don't want to open at the moment. So let's do one more test with more clients. And let's see. How many clients do I have open? Okay, 5 in total. Well, everyone is here. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Okay. They are placed around everywhere. Oh, agents is written in weird positions. But anyways. Counterintelligence, infiltrator. You have 2 infiltrators at this point. Okay. CIA. So you are the counterintelligence agents, you know who are the CIA agents, but you cannot kill them. But they can kill you. Bam. Now you're dead. Yeah, I guess like a ghost. You become a ghost, so the ghost cannot move anymore. Okay. Something's broken. Anyways, that's not what I wanted to do. But if the ghost is broken, then at least something will be fixed. Alright. I don't know how to put the roles on there that looks nice. I don't really have a good idea for that, so I'll leave it for, I don't know, leave it for now. Let's delete all these debug messages, we don't need them. Anyways, I am going to probably think about this later, but at this point, I think, what about the hundreds of errors? Oh, you mean the debugger 123 errors? These 123 argument properties never used in a function can execute. If this is intended, prefix it with an underscore. Yeah, but like these come from things that are extended upon in other scripts. So this does not have an underscore because, yeah, this function doesn't do anything. This function doesn't do anything, but this is a base function that gets extended by other functions where there will be something. So that's why I don't care about those errors. Irrelevant for the point. Okay, the thing is, this works. What happened right now? What? Oh, that's the problem. So now... Oh. What happens is... it's not done. It's never done. There's always something wrong. Stop just... Let me show you how to fix them. They are useless. There is a warning sign in the right bottom corner of the editor. Oh, in the script editor, you mean? Integral division. Integer division, decimal part will be discarded. Yeah, these are fine. I don't care about this. And if I go here, there is also unused argument. And I can click ignore and then it will put it here. Yeah, okay. Someone wants to do that, you can do that. This PR or this will I'm not going to do this because it's irrelevant to what I'm doing right now. But this one, okay, let's click ignore integer divisions. Very nice. pretty. It takes seconds to do it and have you see the real errors. Yes, oh, of course, but this will also generate a lot of diffs. Okay, I will commit this, and then after that we can take a look at all those errors, so the soul of Darius can rest in peace. Give him less reasons to bully me. All right, but first, that's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do is go back here, and this should not expand horizontally at all, and that should not expand any other way. Okay. The soul of any programmer can rest in peace. Do programmers have souls? Okay, now it's fine. Let's just in case anything went wrong, we'll test one more time. I don't want to commit something that has a small thing that I have to fix in a one-line other commit. So one commit is 200 lines and one commit is 2 lines. I don't like that. Okay, back to this situation when the margin is too big. Okay. So like I said, the optimal solution here is that horizontally not fill and vertically fill, right? That should be a possible solution. Yeah, looks fine here, looks fine here, close everything. I will even close this so I make sure that no uncommitted changes are left over here. So let's see, what did we do? Character role screen, character role screen, game, role assignment, okay. Okay, we decreased the wait time from 16 to 10 seconds. I don't think that... Okay, that's neither here nor there. Anyways, let's add everything. And let's commit. Dynamically sized role announcement screen. We have the SVG file, we have the PNG files, and we have all these things that have changed. Very good. Role-announcement. Let's go to our GitHub and make a pull request so people can criticize it. Okay. GitHub. Why am I not signed in? Do what? Okay, I'm signed in on a container tab. That's good. OpenSUS. The branch is up to date with open. Okay, I want to go here and I want to talk to the manager. I want a new pull request. Oh, I already have a draft PR here. Make roles that's dynamic and good looking, hopefully. Okay, apparently I already had the same comment here, or same, what do you call this? Whatever. Comment, I don't know. Commit message. Anyways, I will make this a non-draft. How do I make it a non-draft? Ready for review. All right. So what are our pull requests? Fix game start. Just don't worry about this one. Door handle of the chemical cabinet. This one should be checked. Edit.good cache directory git ignore. Someone should approve this. This is a very basic thing. Fixing bottom of the main menu. This is very easy to test. Someone should please review this. And now this is also done. Okay. Great, everything is very good. So now I'm going to take a look at my git thing here. Okay, I stashed something that I can remove. So git stash delete, just del. Git stash remove. Anyways, I have no idea. I don't remember. I will do it later. So we have this role announcement. We have many fix, git ignore fix, and main. So we will branch from git ignore fix because why not? Git ignore fix and then git branch fix errors, git switch fix errors, and now we should do what Darius is here for, I guess. To fix errors. I will next time, by the time, I don't know when the next stream will be, maybe next Saturday, maybe not. It's going to be holiday season, so might be Friday, I don't know. Anyways, play the project, create a game, enjoy the old, not pretty roll screen, back to lobby, and close the game. And take a look at the debugger. Argument property is never used in a function. Yeah, ignore. Great. Next, argument properties, that's okay, same. Argument value is never used in a function. Set speed. Ignore. Argument anything is never used in a function. Nothing. Instead use underscore. This case, underscore should be underscore because this nothing function is here for set get, so we cannot set this variable directly. Maybe this one, this value, what was this? Okay, set speed. Oh, yeah, it's just not implemented. Get speed, okay. Nothing, anything. Connect. Returns a value, but this value is never used. Connect. So this is very annoying. Unused argument. Can item be picked out? Item ID. So what is this? Task resource. Yeah, this is a class called task resource. And I guess this is extended by other functions. Because this is the base resource, this is the base class. That's why I gave it a class name. So this can be easily extended by other resources. So in this case, also this variable is unused here, but will be used in the extended things. Return value discarded. The function erase returns a value, but this value is never used. Who cares? And remove item. The argument character resource is never used in the function remove item. Ignore the warning. So I don't know, is this good content, quality content for live streaming? I don't think so, but anyways. Transition argument item ID is never used in function. Can what? I already checked this one. Okay, let's just run this again. See how many low how much did the counter go down? It's 108. Okay, getting smaller, I guess. Argument character resource never used in the function can be dropped. What is this? Item. Why is V again? Are we already in the what? Okay. What are the other 6 issues in item resource? This is also a class which is extended by other things. Alright. Can be dropped. Ignore. Can be dropped. Ignore. 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 Argument property. Okay, everything is ignored. Placeholder function. Even written here that it's a placeholder function. Anyways. Function erase returns a value, but this value is never used. Okay. Argument properties is never used in the function. What is this? Item template. Of course, class. Ignore. Start again. Let's see. Let's see how much did we okay, this is a very cool looking character over here. Very cool. 100. I only have 100 errors. Some of them are actually red. So these are the things we... Did we figure out what's going wrong here? This is something that Darius promised me to fix and then did not fix. Just saying. I'm just mentioning that. Local variable item node is declared but never used in the block. What is this? This is not like, I don't know what's going on here. Remove item. Why do we never use this? What happens if I comment this out? If I find the comment character. Can I still pick up items? Can I still empty this flask? Yes. Can I put down the empty flask? Okay, maybe let's put it down somewhere where it actually we can see it. Can I still pick up items from the cabinet? Yeah, we can pick it up and put it down. Very good. Heha min guve. Heha min guve. Heha min guve. Is this supposed to be Korean? I don't know. What other errors do we have here? Which we... Login properties is never used in a function, can be activated. It's a Flask resource. Okay, so this is actually... Why does it have a class name? I don't know. FSL back, I don't know what it is. But welcome to the chat anyway. So no, this is boring stuff. So I am not going to do this. What I'm going to do is close this. I don't want to do this. I'm going to do this later, not on the stream. So what we can do is let's check this. Its status. What is, well, a lot of things. So let's just stash them. Saved working directory and index state. Great, thank you. So index on fixed errors, and that is the stash. And I had another stash. Did that go away? No, it did not go away. It's still there. It's just pushed down one. How do I remove a stash from Git? I don't know. I will deal with that later. But what I was thinking about doing, and it's getting pretty late, so I'm probably not going to do it, but it makes sense to think about it a little, and that is server-side validation, client-side prediction for the movement of characters. So I will create a new branch just for that. Maybe I will just say client side prediction, because I like short Git branches with branch names. So currently, if we take a look at how things work here, let's just close everything. So we have this thing called connections. This connections script deals with everything that's going on the network. And 13 errors. Okay, I'm going to not think about this. How do I hide it? Great. So what we do currently is basically, depending on whether this is a server or client, there's join name, connections. So this like set up the connection, send and receive information about the characters and the player, set server name, send queued data. So it also queues up information and then sends that to the server, or if it's a server, it will receive that queued up information. Like, there's this very complicated system that this one also has server-side code and also client-side code in one script. So this one, receive game data from client, for example, receive data server. So this is the game data, which is a list or an array. I think it's called array. And what is this? GD script. This array contains dictionaries it's an array of dictionaries, and dictionary has a key, value, and a recipient. So basically everyone can send the server information this way. So we are not sending individual RPCs, but instead we collect things we want to send to the server and then send them together in one RPC, because RPCs are very, very slow on Godot, and there is no good native way to queue them up. So you have to do that manually, which is crazy for me. But anyways, so it gets all the data. So if the recipient is different than himself, like different than the server, then it will just send it out with this broadcast data queue thing. So yeah. Anyways, the server handles this, but we also want to handle the movement of the characters, which is maybe it's somewhere else. I mean, we have characters.gd, which is a character manager. But where is the get node, get character node, stuff like that? This one, get character positions, for example, can handle all these things, but that's not really interesting. What is I think it will be maybe in game.gd. So here in the physics process, when the game is running, it is processing the movement input. So okay, this will process the movement input, and I'm just looking for where are we sending our current positions to the server, because this is just getting the movement vector by looking which keys are pressed, and these are going to be unrelated to the movement over there. This is just checking which character you can see and which character you cannot see. Where on earth do we actually send our positions? This one, so we receive bulk player data. That's not that. This is when we start the game, I think. Yes. So this is when when someone joins the game, then we will receive. Then the person who joins the game will receive all the players who already joined the game. Queue data to send. This is just the queuing, and then send the queue data to server. This will be, I don't know what it's called. It's called here. So when it's processing time since data sync. Oh, this is it. Yeah, this is it, because this one is just measuring time and how many times do you want to send in 1 second. This is data sync per second is currently 30, so 30 times in 1 second. This will basically check the character positions if it's a server, and then just send all the information that it queued up, including the positions, I think. No? I know that the positions are sent. Okay, yeah. I think, yeah. This is the thing that sends out all the information. So it will basically send out all character positions with all the data that it collected and needs to broadcast to everyone. And if you are a client, you just send the data to the server once the timer is up. And you are neither client nor server, then something went wrong. So what I want to change is because what it does is basically once you receive all game data, that is what you need, receive all game data. So as the client, you receive all the game data which contains position and all these random other things. Then what will happen is basically characters' positions will be just set. So all the characters will just be teleported to whatever position the server says they should be teleported to. And so it's very easy to see what it means if I reduce the data sinks per second to maybe 2 and create a game. Let's join a game. And let's start. I mean, okay, for this to we have to put both of them on the same screen. Let me move this to the other workspace here. So let's move on this screen. And you can see on the left-hand side here that we don't send the actual movement, we just update the position every, I don't know, 500 milliseconds in this case, every half a second. The position gets updated. This is not what I want. What I want is, and this will just be horrible once there is some lag in the network. So we need to add a few things here, which will be I think I will try to do some of part of it. I will think about it by myself and then I'll work it out the rest on the stream. But what I need to do is add the movement. So we've already seen in the, where was that? I think it's a resource classes. We have a character resource. The character resource, we have a function to get, get look direction, that's fine. But also there is, should be get character name, get ability, get abilities, get colors, get global position, get items, get what? There is no get speed, get position, get speed. Yeah, there is get speed and set speed. So these are not implemented yet. So what we should be doing is, first of all, the character movements on the server will have to, the server will be the authority. So the server, first of all, the server we'll have to remember, and maybe this is something I should put somewhere, connections maybe. So as the server receives all this data, I'm just thinking, where is the server receiving all this data? The send queue data to server is RPCing the receive game data from client. So where are you? Receive the game data from client. Here, so receive game data from client. So what the server should do here is, instead of just update character position from characters, which I guess we can follow here. So maybe here in the characters, what we should do is the server will have to like track all the characters. When did they send the last position? Where were they when they sent the last position? And does it make sense for the updated position? So I want the server to be able to check whether the client is lying, or someone maybe changed the code so their character can run twice as fast. I want to be able to see that, so that doesn't happen. So first of all, that was the movement reasonable that we did, and if it was, then we just accept it with some kind of margin of error. We will accept it. So maybe if someone is being careful and only increases their character speed by 5%, maybe they will never get code. But anyways, we update that. We also get the character speed from them, so we are not just placing the character at the position, but we also want to get the speed, so the character will keep moving the direction that the player said. So there will be some kind of the prediction, because we don't send to the other clients at the same time, so we will send it out to the other clients a bit later. So maybe if like now that we decreased the speed, if I have two clients open on this screen here, let's join on these two clients, and if I start the game, in this case, so first of all, maybe we cannot see it, like I have to move the server there also, so we can have everything on the same screen. So this is server is on the top right corner. So maybe I don't know. Let's move. Oh no! What the heck am I doing? Okay, so you can see that like the update is not the same. So on the server, it's kind of following it, but on the other client, it's even more janky. Yeah, so this is some kind of the thing we need to solve, that the the character movement is tracked by the server and then checked by the server, and also the clients will have to predict, but the prediction will be very easy in this case, because we'll just let the Godot engine to do the slip and slide movement. So when do we send the character positions. Physics process, my position, other position, to castrate to every player from the main player. Okay, this I don't really care. So this was connections. The top here we have this process, and then send queued data to server. My positions and the server queue. So this one is where we will have to also send the character speed, and this is going to be a to-do. And what else? So that means, of course, that in the character resource we will have to implement the get speed and the set speed functions. Did I just duplicate this line with Ctrl D? I didn't know you can do that. Oh no. I worked in Vim today too much. Okay. Set speed, get speed. Connections. So do we have like a speed? Where are the speed limits defined? Here. Okay, so this defines the speed limits in the character resource, so we can use that to check if the speed is too fast or not. Once we have the speed, I'm not sure how this character speed will work, but probably we will just send like a... Okay, because even like in the worst case scenario, we should be able to send like 3, 4, 5 refreshes in 1 second. So the thing we need to like kind of think about it is that whether the character is speeding up or slowing down. So maybe we can try to predict the acceleration too. But anyways, that is going to be something else. So what I will do, I think, is I will think about it. I will have a more clear picture what exactly I want to achieve here. And then next time on the stream, we will try to implement it. So come back, follow me on my Mastodon account in Postodon. I am Nice Micro, and you can find me there next time, and see you then, I guess.